Yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Kill. So Frosty, I'm here with my co-host.
Frosty Pree.
And this is a new joint we gonna be doing for y'all, you know what I'm saying? A little something. We gonna be sitting down talking all chalk, talking all shit.
I mean, that cloth talk.
That cloth talk?
Yeah.
That's what you gonna call it?
That cloth talk.
Whatever you gonna call it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cooking show, man. Let them know, man.
I should be cooking. You know I've been cooking this.
Cooking
For y'all that
show,
been
know
following
what I mean?
us for a minute, y'all been seeing me. I've been cooking this dude for a minute. You should call me Chef Ramsay when we in the building. Your boy only knows how to cook oodles and noodles, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, man.
So he say, but everybody know I'm the historian, so, you know, at the end of the day.
Everybody know you're a storyteller.
Historian, nigga.
Anyway,
pre-historian, nigga.
Yo, listen, man. Anyway, we got some things that's been going down in the hip-hop industry this week. You know what I'm saying? It's been kind of crazy. It's been crazy lit. Right now, let's talk about it, man. We could start off with R.I.P. Drake The Ruler. He just basically passed away.
Draco The Ruler.
Draco The Ruler,
Who's
The Ruler.
Who's that guy? Listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the biggest fan of Draco The Ruler. I heard his name.
There you go.
I heard his name. I never heard his music. So we not gonna go. I'm not gonna do the social media thing like I see a lot of people like, yo, his music was fire. I just started listening to his music 2 weeks ago, and he just ended up dying today. You know what I mean? Like y'all can give a nigga
how
his
about
flowers.
if that actually happens? Sometimes that actually happens. You know?
Yeah, sometimes that actually happens, but you know what I mean, not when you see 100 people saying the same thing in 1 hour.
Yo, bro, sometimes dudes be heating up at the same time, and when somebody's heating up, they spreading the love. These people sharing.
I see it with everybody that died.
Nah, that's not everybody.
I see that shit.
Well, me
with everybody
personally,
that
I'm gonna be
died,
honest with you. I wasn't really familiar with Cuz music at all. Like really and truly, I probably heard a half a song.
I heard a half a
honest
song
with
a
you.
day.
You know what I'm saying? See, I heard a half a song prior, but I don't even remember how I heard it. But I just remember I heard it. But I wasn't really. That's why I say I wasn't really familiar with Cuz music. But R.I.P. to son, because obviously he was doing his thing.
He's a black he's a black man that passed, so you know what I mean, that's automatic R.I.P. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Me saying I don't know his music, you know what I mean, don't take away from him passing, you know what I mean, and how fucked up it is. I mean, it's a tragedy.
I mean, I try to tell these dudes, man, rap is probably like one of the most dangerous jobs out there.
I think I hate that saying right now. It's becoming too cliche right now.
It's a cliche that's actually the truth.
But is it?
Isn't it?
Is rap the most dangerous job?
Why wouldn't it be? First of all, you got the rappers that are staying alive are moving like military men. Why? Listen to this. There's no R&B. There's no rock and roll star. There's no cowboy singing dude, country singer that got to run around with as much artillery and people around them just to remain safe for that long.
I think then you could say that rap is a dangerous form of entertainment. I won't say job.
It is a job, though.
I mean,
it's not a job?
Yeah, but it's not the most dangerous job.
I mean, it's not. I mean, what could you say is a more dangerous job than rap? Like what? Being a police officer?
Yeah, working on the fucking roof.
Come on, get out of here. Working on the roof don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Your chances are probably... your chances of falling off that roof is probably slim to none. Let a rapper slide through big chains, try to come through downtown Brooklyn. He's not safe.
Yeah, but that's not his job to go slide through with big chains downtown Brooklyn.
Yeah, bro, he might not even have big chains. But it's his job to have that persona look like...
I think this is what rappers get caught up with. Rappers get caught up with this facade that they got to go back to their hood. You understand me? When they fought all their life to leave their hood.
No, I agree with that. That one I agree with. Because I don't understand why y'all going back to... Why you work so hard to get about it?
What I'm basically saying is, it's not like these rappers is just walking out the theater and their heads getting blown off. It's not like they walking out the Gucci store and their heads getting blown off. Mm-hmm. They're not walking out the studio. You understand me? They're putting themselves in that position to end up where they at. So how could you say it's the dangerous job when they just, it's like, come on, they putting themselves in that
I'm not going to lie. Maybe I say it like this because...
No, not you, but I'm just saying, I kept seeing that saying.
Keeping the rapper's persona is part of the job. So for them to be tough, let's say they're a tough rapper, keeping it tough, like let's say when King Von, he got to keep it real, like his music. His music is him. He is his music. Yeah. So he's going to do what's going to do. That would, whether we want to admit it or not, if he had beat Quando Rondo up and it just went on live and it was just a regular beating, he would have been extra lit. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of that. So we as the fans, maybe not you or just not me, but a lot of people, we kind of like make these dudes do what they do too because we kind of give them more respect when.
That's what I was going to ask you. I was about to say, who fault is that, though? Because I think the people, I mean, the people help, promote the fuckery and shit, I mean.
That's what I'm saying. So whose fault is that? Because the same people that's going to say stop the
It's
violence.
the fans' fault, too.
Was the violence happening?
Right? Because the fans make niggas get this false sense of, like, put them on a pedestal, right? Like an example.
Mm-hmm.
We see Kendrick come out dressed like Passion of Christ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looking stupid. The fans, instead of calling them out on it, oh, he look like God. You understand me? So now it makes him comfortable by the next time he put out an album to come out
looking like a weirdo.
Like a weirdo. You understand me? It's the people, man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And they do it. The artists are slaves to the people. So if I'm a tough artist, I'm a gangster artist, and I got to keep up this gangster persona, and I see some dude I was talking, I might have to snuff him, and in the midst of snuffing him, he might back out and shoot me, or just what happened to Draco the Ruler, he might get stabbed in the neck, you know what I'm saying? Because that was an ongoing feud that happened online too, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it happened?
Yeah, it was supposedly, allegedly, that's what's been going on. They've been
I don't know, listen, I don't know too much about Drake, like I'm telling you. I heard about, I seen his name, Pat, because, you know, I fuck with Drake, the rapper, so Drake. So when you start seeing Drake, I'm like, who the fuck is, okay, all right, whatever. I mean, so I never really paid attention to his music, anything. When I heard about the shit last night, I heard he got stabbed. I'm like, okay, all right. And I started listening to Clubhouse. I started hearing more and more about the situation. This morning, I heard he passed and shit. You understand me? So I'm like, let me just, you know what I mean? Because I see Drake and everybody on their story bigging the nigga up. So I'm like, let me listen to one of his songs. I listened to probably like 20 seconds of it. I see where he was at. You know what I mean? It sounded like those hyphy type. You know what I mean? That West, he's real West Coast with it. That's what I got out of it. And that's like, okay, this ain't going to be my cup of tea. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? It's like, when this guy passed, I think, what's that guy that passed on the highway and shit? Mo 3.
Mo, yeah.
That was a real talented motherfucker. That
nigga
was on his way. I don't know too much about Drake or the Ruler if he was going to be on his way or not, so I couldn't tell you. But I see the internet is going crazy over his shit. But the internet go crazy over anybody that dies anyway.
Nah, not really, because it's not everybody. Now, R.I.P. to Slim 400. He just passed away. Everybody didn't say he was on his way or his music was everything. Everybody just knew him for who he was. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really say that the internet goes like that. So if they're gonna big somebody up off their music, basically you could say that their music has some type of influence. And to be at the fest, he's not going to be at the fest if he's not, because he was supposed to touch the stage.
I'm pretty sure if Slim 400 was alive, he was going to be at that fest too.
But performing and being his own entity like Drake was.
He was?
Yeah, he was his own entity. He was supposed to get up there either before Snoop Dogg or after Snoop Dogg. Had a set, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. I thought you was on Clubhouse.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention to the Drake or Ruler shit.
This
I
fool
told
talk about he's on Clubhouse and pay nothing.
Listen, because
what's going
I heard,
on
like I told you, I heard about the nigga shit, and then they went into Wack. Wack went into his situation about him fighting and shit.
All right.
You understand me? So
I'm happy you mentioned that. So, you seen there was a footage that I put out earlier on the blog.
That shit was cap.
They were saying that shit. They said that Wack100 was getting jumped over there.
That shit was cap.
So what if now that footage, because I got that from South Hood, LA, South LA Hoods or something like that. Shouts to them because they have a lot of LA blogs. They have a lot of blogs about what happened out there that night. But you're saying that you think that's cap?
I don't think. I know that footage is cap.
Okay,
because I heard from valuable sources that he was the what's the name fight happened while Game was on stage performing in the backstage. Niggas was in the air fighting. You understand me? Them niggas that you seen on the tape is on the ground fighting. You understand me? If I don't see you in the air fighting, they ain't the right thing. And he didn't get jumped the way they making it look. And then these niggas went to the computer first. They went to the internet first. You see, it's so crazy because Wack got a bigger voice. So you're going to hear his voice first on the internet. But these niggas went to the internet first and shit. They was on Twitter. The shit started floating. You know how Black Twitter always gets some shit and they run with it. So they started posting them niggas shit. Them niggas was on Twitter, you know what I mean, in their little IG stories asking niggas, you know what I mean, for bread. It's like, yo, we got the tape. If y'all pay us, we put it out, this, that, and the third and shit. You understand
They're saying they basically have a tape of Wack100.
Yeah, so this is why Wack went to Clubhouse like, yo, why would these niggas even go, you know what I mean? So I know who's putting it out there because only me and y'all niggas know about this fight. It ain't like it was on, you understand me? And the niggas like, a lot of niggas like, yo, it wasn't even Wi-Fi where them niggas was fighting at and shit. So like I don't believe that and shit.
But you don't need Wi-Fi to record something. Are you crazy?
Yeah, but nah, I mean, it's just your
camera on your phone don't need Wi-Fi to record.
I never said anything about Wi-Fi to record. What I said, nah, I mean, they said they ain't have Wi-Fi. Nigga, the fuck? They said they ain't have Wi-Fi.
So what that got? These fools is dumb. They gonna talk about the Wi-Fi. What that got to do with camera recording?
No, that got to do with the fact that Wack wasn't the first nigga that ran to the internet.
All right. Well, I mean, not for nothing though. I mean, you know how I felt. Me personally, I didn't like a lot of Wack100 antics. Then I kind of started understanding him. Like, you know what, he's doing what he got to do, and I see what he's doing. But I feel like after that joint, you know the guy that's stabbing all of that. Maybe even if people are talking, you shouldn't even be running to the internet, because I don't think this is the time to try to defend your honor or whatever. Your artist just passed away. You should really be trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? You should pay respects to the family if that's your artist, like they say it was.
That's what they saying is Wack artists?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know. I mean,
I got to do more research on it.
Well, do some more research on that, man. I'm saying. Then we go find out if that
I know
footage,
he was. I
we
know.
gonna find out if them dudes, somebody's gonna pay them dudes $8K, which I don't even understand why. You know what I'm saying? This sounds like just like the Jim Jones fact. What do you think is gonna happen with the video to Wack100? It's the video, whether y'all if he got jumped, he got jumped. There's nobody paying $8K for Wack100 getting jump video.
I seen
similar to somebody. How much they said they wanted for the Freddie Gibbs, Jim Jones?
8,000.
What's up with this 8,000?
I don't know.
Nobody's paying for that either. You know what I'm saying?
Done. That's why. That's what's up with the 8,000. I said UE done. That's what's up with the 8,000.
UE done. You know what I'm saying? They need it back. They out here trying to sell footage of fights. Cool. But what I'm trying to say is, who's gonna pay for a video of Freddie Gibbs getting beat up? It's not like he's somebody for you to be like, oh my God.
Niggas killed me on the internet the other day on Twitter because I said nobody listen to Freddie Gibbs in the hood.
Nobody does.
Niggas telling me I'm crazy and shit.
You was
I'm
better
like,
off probably trying to get some money. Oh, it's not. They coming for your neck.
So I'm telling you, they still going in on me on Twitter about that shit.
About Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah, I said the niggas don't listen to Freddie Gibbs in the hood and shit.
I mean, I guess they listen to Freddie
Gibbs, right? But the majority, ain't nobody I go outside. Ain't none of my friends saying throw on Freddie Gibbs.
Not one person.
If I put on Freddie Gibbs around some of my friends, them niggas like take that shit off, Pree.
First of all, Freddie Gibbs is an artist.
I gotta be around my hip hop friends.
I'm not gonna lie, and a lot of y'all gotta understand this. Certain artists, I only know them from seeing their videos on YouTube or their antics on YouTube, Vlad TV's World Star. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have never listened to.
I'll give you this. Freddie's better than some of your best rappers, but we could go.
Who's my best rappers?
I mean,
Because you're going to try to say the Drillers is my best rappers. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? But I do promote the young new Drillers because they out here working. I mean, what Freddie Gibbs got to do with that?
I don't want to take away from Freddie's
This is what
talent.
happened. You see what you just did right there? Tank just put out a singing challenge, right? That Tevin Campbell song.
Who, that Tank?
And he had put out the challenge, and he said, y'all want all the young boys to get on this to show these old heads that keep saying that y'all ain't got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Blue and all of them. And guess what happened? All the old heads got on the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dogs, this is not your challenge. You can't compare Freddie Gibbs to the young boys. Like, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Why are you bringing up the Drillers? Again, like, what is this problem with the Drillers? What I'm saying
is, right? Let me break that down for you because the same way I said that niggas is not listening to Freddie Gibbs in the hood, I could go to my hood and those same niggas that you promote, you understand me, out here, know what I mean, half the hip hop be listening to them niggas, but doesn't mean that their music is really the popular music of today. Just because it's the hood, because the hood is not the world. You understand me?
I beg to differ when it comes to that. The hood always brings. Where does the new artists come from, bro? The hood. We make these new artists. We made Pop Smoke. We made Fabio. We made Bobby. Everybody in the hood collectively said we like that. And when we said we like that, it went viral in the hood because there's a bunch of us in the hood. Now you got the little. Like, you know what I mean? The other little kids they're looking like, oh, why is this so popular? Who is these guys? Everybody from the hood, because you know everybody copies what the hood does. They're like, what is? Oh, we like that. We like that. Everybody in the hood likes it. We like it too, because guess what? Everybody in the hood is stimulating.
Them niggas shit. The hood ain't helping them niggas shit touch the charts though.
Who? The hood is never there to make you touch the charts. See,
then the hood need to
this
do
is
better.
where you gotta.
Then the hood need to do better. This is me calling out the hood.
Why does the hood need to do
They
better?
need to do
the hood
better.
already got you on.
Nah,
See,
they
he's
ain't
not
get you
understanding.
on. You got yourself on. Your talent got you on. The hood supported you once they started seeing you.
If the hood
the hood started supporting you once they see you gain a little traction, then they jumped on your wave. You understand me? You always have to remember when you was making that first rap and the hood didn't give a fuck about it. You understand me? They didn't give a fuck about it until they felt you was going somewhere and they felt they could go with you. Then that's when they start pushing your shit. But after you get out the hood, your music's supposed to touch a broader fucking, know what I mean? What's the name and shit? Demographic and shit. You can't just stay in the hood and stay catering to the hood. Nobody wants to cater to the hood, because if you stay catering to the hood, you'll be just another motherfucking nigga just selling 10,000 records. That's just it, nigga.
I mean, there's a lot of dudes that don't cater to the hood that sell 10,000 records too. But that's neither there. What I'm trying to say is, look, Rick Ross tried to do, but it's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The times change. You get where I'm coming from?
He just flopped.
Who? But the times are changing, bro. The tides are changing. The times are changing. Tides are changing. You got to come through with the wave. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the wave of young boys on there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if Rick Ross had 5-year on the record, he would have been all right.
So, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I won't say that.
No, what I'm saying is he has to get down with the new guys.
You think so?
Of course. Not for nothing. Jay-Z did this for years. All right, bro? Not for nothing. Drake does it. You know what I'm saying? And then not for nothing, Fresh Montana did it. There's a bunch of rappers that know how to stay in tune by making sure they get next to the right little dudes that's about to come up or that's on the come up.
Drake helped niggas. Drake don't put none of these new niggas on his projects. He don't give none of these niggas no shine on his projects and shit. So it's not like Drake is running to these niggas to put them on his projects to get they signed and shit. Drake just jump on their song.
You're looking at it. It doesn't matter. Getting on the song is because you gotta understand. If a young boy is viral, he got a song out there. It's called viral, right?
Yeah. Let me hear this.
And it's viral. It's going crazy everywhere you turn. It's going crazy. Nowadays, it's going crazy on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere, everywhere. Eventually, Drake and them see this track. You know that.
Jump on it.
All right. They jump on it because it's everywhere. It might be see what you might not understand it. He doesn't need to get on the album or need them on the album for him to remain relevant in a way, not to say he's irrelevant, but to make sure that he keeps that wave. He gets on that song that's wavy, everybody automatically says, oh my God, Drake jumped on it, it's lit, right?
Yeah.
You thinking it's just helping the person, it helps both sides.
It helps them.
Because Drake just got a new breath of fresh air.
Yeah, Drake just got a new fresh air. It helps Drake more than it helps them.
All right. So you see that.
I mean,
well, sometimes, because I'm not going to lie, I feel like if you get the right feature when you're doing your thing, basically, some features set you off forever. Big Drip did 5-Year Great, and I think the Drake feature set him off forever as a rapper where the industry's going to understand, look, this guy that had a song with Drake, and the numbers on that song is probably
What's
great.
the name feature did better for him than the Drake feature?
Who?
His Nas feature did better for him than the Drake
think
feature.
so?
Yeah.
Granted, but guess what? Not to mention,
And it was a Grammy nominated. Grammy. It was on a Grammy winning album, so he probably got a
But this is what I would say. But even so, he blew up. Tory Lanez got with him. Cool, right?
Facts.
But help him get his shine on. But now when you have somebody like Drake get with you, man, come on. Now, of course, you have legends like Nas is going to work with you. The Kanye is going to work with you. Drake already work with you. You get where I'm coming from?
I see what you're saying.
You are dopeness.
It could make you make or break you, right? It's like you were saying, but like I was saying, on some certain instance, not everybody gets that. You know what I mean? Not everybody wins with that stimulus package. Look at Black Boy JB. He's still struggling to get another hit after that one Drake song.
Yeah, but you see, that's because I feel like, all right, maybe you're right in that sense. You know what I'm saying? But that's because certain artists only have a good hit.
Now look at this, right?
You know what I'm saying?
That song with Drake we spoke about, right?
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a clear shot of what I'm saying. Some make it and some don't. That song with Drake, Fabio took off. Sosa Geek faded away.
But Sosa Geek was not that.
He had a name for himself at the time, though.
Yeah, but he was not the. Come on, Fabio is Fabio, bro.
Yeah, but they looked at him as he plugged that. What's the name?
That's cool, but it's still Favi. Favi's was the talent over there. Not to say Sosa ain't talented, but not like
That's what
he
I'm
didn't
saying.
have
The Drake stimulus package didn't help him.
The Drake stimulus package did good for who it did for, which
Exactly.
was Favi.
That's what I'm saying.
Favi's the one that had the
It
big
works
hit.
for some, and
Nah,
for
you
some
can't look
works
at it
for,
like that.
And for some, it don't work for.
I think your Black Boy JB comparison is a little better. So how
Black
about
Boy
this one?
JB's in the same comparison
Let's
as
talk about
Sosa
this
Geek
one.
too, nigga.
How about your boy Jim Jones, man,
What's up with Jim Jones?
with the paperwork?
That shit fake and shit. I think we should go on. I wanted to talk before we end off with because you mentioned his name. I'm gonna get to the Jim Jones shit, but because you mentioned his name, I want to talk about the Tory and the girl situation. But yeah, but Jim Jones, I think man, niggas be reaching, bro. You understand me, son? It's like, and
So
this
it came out there saying that Jim Jones' paperwork is basically fake.
and it was put out there by a blood homie named 050 China Brim, right? I think it's petty at this point. This is grown men. You understand me doing these tactics?
Most likely over 40.
Yeah, exactly. Pulling these tactics, and it's kind of corny and shit.
So this is to say now, right? When you have people that's watering it down like that, how are you gonna take like anything
serious.
else to say okay? Because supposedly the person that put it out is the person that has good credit. So if a person with great credit could put it out with like great, street credit, could put it out, how can you believe it? Because anybody that's going to put it out usually is going to be somebody that's like in the streets and look at what's happening. Now people are just making fake paperwork up just to
make shit up and shit. But the thing about it, the sad part about it is you have to take time out your day to make doctor up a fake paperwork and do all that extra shit. Like even this guy named D. Omen the other day. You understand me? He's like a blogger and shit.
Yeah.
Now I mean I think he's one of the blogger. You understand me? But he's the dude that put out the Troy Ave shit the other day, the fake Troy Ave paperwork and shit. And he like, yeah, I read the whole paperwork. They said witness. And I'm like, damn, son, I really wanted to question him, but I left it alone and shit. Like, yo, bro, you know what I mean? This is showing that you never really been through nothing in your life and shit for you to see a police report and then automatically say a nigga snitching because you seen a police report. You understand me, son? It's like, that's not how things work, man.
Yeah, because not for nothing, I'm not too
report.
sure. Yeah,
the nigga got shot. The nigga got shot that night, and he went to the hospital. You understand me? It was a crime. Somebody died. The cops has to go back to the precinct and fill out a police report. You understand me? That's all that was, a police report.
Yeah, and that's what I understand. Because when I seen that, people are trying to say that's paperwork. Not for nothing. Like I said, it's all up to you on where you've been in the streets or whatever. But I never seen paperwork as that, like that. You know what I'm saying? First of all, the case is still ongoing, so the actual paperwork would not even really be available yet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got to happen first. But as far as let's say he made a statement or something like that, that's not even what people have right there. What it basically said is it's like, I feel like that's like an incident report where it basically shows who's there.
Yeah.
Because there's no statement. If you've seen the whole paperwork, then you should just put out the whole statement, meaning like they'll show you what he's saying. Like he's saying, yo, this person shot me,
they have
and
little
that person
box
shot
on that
me.
shit.
They have like a box like that. That's why.
And they write it in where the nigga said what he said.
Exactly, and they'll be like most of the times now they don't even just write it. They'll go back and type it to make sure that it's clear. So that would be some paperwork. Like let's say on the police report he filed a complaint against the person, because in reality, if you really look at it, if that was the night of, so if he made of the report that night, then Tax Stone wouldn't be free for 4 months.
Yeah, exactly.
You get where I'm coming from? You cannot shoot me in January, and I made a report saying you shot me in January, and they like, oh yeah, we're not gonna lock him up till 4. No, they have a person saying you shot me. They're ready to come get you now. You get where I'm coming from? It's not. They don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the internet's the internet. For those of you that actually been outside, and I seen a lot of y'all reposting that joint too, it's weird to me. But like I said, as you can see with the Jim Jones paperwork, people would do anything if they don't like somebody. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own. But for those who have been outside, y'all know what it is already, man. I'm tired of even talking about those type of situations with dudes that's been outside. That's that heat. We ain't even gonna keep talking about that. But like I said, he put out the fake paperwork basically.
Yeah.
And then now they're saying that it's fake.
Where he go from there?
So now, isn't all his credibility shut?
I think it's supposed to be.
You get where I'm coming from? It's
He probably won't think so, but I think so.
I mean, I understand, but like, there's got to be some type of rules to making false allegations like that on people. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just do it, Joe, just because I don't like that.
And it almost ruined the nigga career at a point in time because people was really buying into that shit.
You get where I'm coming from?
For some years, you understand me? And they couldn't prove it, so they was going the extra mile to find shit just to throw in his name just because they couldn't prove it and shit, know what I mean? And just because you don't know somebody's court case doesn't mean they snitching and shit. Like, they don't have to come out and tell you what's going on.
Yeah, but you know what I want to say about this, too? You could have told a lot of people that never really, a lot of people that were being judgmental to a situation when it comes to the streets, even as far as the Jim Jones case and the Tekashi situation. Like, everybody be like, yo, you heard the tape, you heard the tape, you heard the tape. Okay, you heard the tape. The tape was clear, loud and clear. Like,
yeah.
Hey, I know if I was hearing my voice on that tape, I would have looked at the cops like, what happened? Taz, you hear what I said? Yo, maybe y'all should. I'm not telling y'all have to.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Made a suggestion.
You get where I'm coming from? Like, so when I noticed that the people were running with the fact that, oh, he should be locked up just off of that situation right there, that's when I knew. I knew two things. The jails ain't filled for no reason. There's got to be, not for nothing, not taking away from anybody gangsters, but a lot of people are not well versed around the law or something. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the jails are filled because people don't be well versed with the law. You know what I'm saying? So that taught me one thing. And the other thing is people will just run with anything once they don't like you. Like, you get where I'm coming from? If you don't like somebody, you most likely gonna be like, yeah, oh, they say he's a snitch. All right, he's a snitch, man.
You seen that video with the boy Charleston White when he just started calling the cops on the little kids?
Yeah. Yo,
think about that.
yo, son, I hate to laugh, but I think that was because that dude is a funny dude. I still think he's trolling. You know what I'm saying? Charleston, I think you trolling. I don't think you even called the cops on them dudes, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think he be saying shit just to say, to rile people up and
I
shit.
think because he gets the crowd reaction.
Because he said that shit on one of them shits. He's like, this is an act that I'm putting on. He's like, when I was speaking regular, try to give y'all jewels, y'all ain't listen to me. Yeah. Then when I came out on this type of shit, this is when y'all want to give me attention and
exactly,
shit. So I think he playing into the people bullshit. Now,
I don't think Charleston White is really like, but that dude is, for us, it's like, that's what I'm saying, it's like a movie. It's like he has to be acting, because it's like a movie snitch. Like, the way he be talking about snitching, it's like he enjoys it too much. Like, yo, son, that enjoy me too funny. He was like, yo, what them dudes throwing Cadillac in my neighborhood? 4 dudes with Cadillac
don't belong on my block.
So I was crying, son. That's why I hope it's fake. He remind me of Cat Williams, man. He might be a comedian, man.
Yeah, facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That guy, he got talent. If he wanted to be a comedian, he could have been one. That act right there alone is a fucking comedy skit to me.
Word. But yeah, man, another thing I wanted to touch down on, you see the violence is going down and thing, R.I.P. to Avon, you see how that joint happened. They caught it on camera how he passed away. The boy that got shot after beating boy up, yeah.
It's crazy out there, man. You know, Chicago, man, it's like a purge out there, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like, not for nothing. I mean, it's a sad situation. You could always say what you would have done if you wasn't there. And I'm saying I hate to be that guy, but it just seemed like that guy just had it on him the whole time. Because why was he just kept getting beat like that? He's not even trying.
He was holding on to his gun. He didn't want the gun to drop while he was getting beat. So
that's all he was worried about.
So in his mind, he already predetermined that, all right, as soon as this nigga stopped, know what I mean? So I'm bunning this nigga. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
shit,
man.
I mean?
That was a wild situation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were there saying, how come nobody stopped it, whatever.
That's the hood for you.
This is what I'm going to say, right? You can't stop everything. One, first of all, you see if somebody had went in there and tried to stop it, most likely boy was gonna pull out and shoot, regardless. No matter what. All right. So sometimes I hate to say this, but sometimes it seems like you may have to mind your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because somebody, a nosy person that would have stepped into that shit to break it up would have ended up getting a shot.
Two, I want to say this. You know what I'm saying? Where is all these dudes that was talking all this defund the police? We gotta patrol the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Defund the police. The police is falling back. You know what I'm saying? They cooling. They cooling. You know what I'm saying? They probably got their money off. Y'all was telling us y'all was gonna be outside patrolling the neighborhood. All right? I ain't see y'all outside yet, man. All right? And this been crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I even start like this, like mice on. You was everywhere. All right, we don't need that. We could patrol ourselves. Now, for nothing, the Bronx is probably one of the most turned up places in New York City right now. You know what I'm saying? Where's the police your own neighborhoods at? See, this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Sometimes you got to watch what you beg for, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's kind of crazy because guess what? You see, one thing about the hood, we always like, hey, fuck the police. Cool. That's us, though, because we could handle ourselves, right? We could handle ourselves. We safe. We go out. We outside, we been doing this. Matter of fact, half of the people that's probably running around doing, we either know them or used to be like them, right? But who's gonna hold it down for our families when they just walking around? Because we not patrolling, we handling what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Some of us got kids, some of us gotta go to work. Who's gonna be outside to hold it down for the innocent people though? Like people that's
There's
not.
some gangster out there in the world that's sitting down watching this shit like, I will.
So
That's
pull
my
out.
job.
Pull
Know what I mean?
out. You know what I'm
Them niggas talking bullshit. Know what
I
I mean?
want you to pull out.
You know what I mean?
I want to see y'all go tell these young niggas, yo, man. Hey, just like Sir said, don't be pulling up with no blowhorn and no picket signs,
Facts.
bro.
No justice, no peace,
Y'all been
bullshit.
doing that. Just coming through a neighborhood screaming and nobody's even outside. You know what I'm saying? I don't even understand what y'all
Niggas
be
in their
doing.
crib trying to figure, you know what I
Niggas
mean?
looking at y'all, smoking a blunt, holding a strap, looking at y'all like, when these niggas gonna leave? That's not a solution, bro. You get I'm coming from? Solution is not to pull up with a picket sign, talk
Just
about
making noise on people's block.
just telling people, listen, yo, we gotta love each other. You gotta have you gotta have something for them. You know what I'm saying?
At some point, the talking has to stop and the action has to start.
Yeah, you gotta have something for them. You gotta give them something else to do.
There got to be some form of action behind it. You can't just be outside making noise, screaming
Yo,
for no
let's
reason.
go stop the
You know what I mean?
love your brother.
And then what's the next step?
Yo,
What's the next step after that? After the screaming, what do we do? After
They
the
go
screaming and
home, bro.
after the screaming and the you know what I mean, the Sharpie writing on cardboards with a Sharpie, what
They
do we
go
do
home,
next?
take the
What's the next
video,
step?
edit it, and post it, and then look for the next joint that's gonna click.
What's the next step? Know what I mean? Yeah,
Come
so
on, man.
I mean the Black Lives Matter, they've been quiet for the they've been quiet.
Mad quiet.
They've
You know
been
what I'm
quiet and the shit. They've
Hey,
been missing.
Hate to be political,
Black
but y'all
Lives
been
Matter
quiet.
been missing since
They got rich over Trump.
Did you see that video where your boy got shut down by the side chick?
Who?
I mean, the side chick, vice president.
Charmaine?
Yeah,
Wait, she shut him down?
yeah. You gotta watch that video,
I didn't
bro.
feel like she shut him down. I felt like she was just talking
No,
trash.
she that's what the people saying. She shut him down, even though she made herself look like shit. But that's the narrative they running with.
She had no answer for him.
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't.
How do you, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The people, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, not for nothing. I know y'all women gonna take this. Women may be like, oh, she shut him down. But no, she said nothing.
She said nothing.
I watched that. I was like, what did,
She was
said,
defensive.
don't do that. She's just being defensive, regular stuff that women do. Not for nothing, because she had no real answer for that. Like he said, what happened to the forgiveness and everything? People reneged. It's like damn near they reneged on everything. What was the answer for that? It was like just like you say, maybe sometime when Troy have to do an interview, you ask him one question, he just tell you something else.
Facts.
They asked her one question,
The
she
50
just
cent, the 50 Cent method.
she just started saying mad other stuff. Please stop it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
But I think it's good for him,
it's good for who?
Charlemagne,
For what?
because he put her in there.
Well, he thought that she was the one, right?
He was one of those.
Well,
I mean, free Trump.
well, it's a free Trump. What Trump is that? He ain't
Free my nigga. Bring that nigga back to the office. Bud.
No, bring it back in the office, because listen, man, y'all out there, let me say something to y'all, man. I'm going to talk to California especially, man. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all all right? Y'all going crazy out there, bro. Y'all need Trump back in office because y'all need y'all UEs back. Relax. It's 2024. Tell your peoples to go vote for Trump or something because y'all tearing up the city, bro.
I had seen bro had put a status up, and that shit was like the realest status I seen in a long time.
Well, because listen, not for nothing, you got LAPD telling tourists not to come down. That's some crazy, yo, dog.
That shit crazy, bro.
Bro, I couldn't even. I mean, I don't know if that would happen in New York City. 'Cause I think the police would rather just lock everybody up before they even come on the news and ever say something like that.
I want to read this shit because it's like the bro said, like, whether they want to admit it or not, the hoods across America owe Trump a sincere apology. Scammers and trappers that was eating during the pandemic failed Trump by not registering to vote because that shit would have still been reading. And he would have freed Larry Hoover.
It's
That's
crazy.
just some legendary shit of the week.
Nah, but in all honesty though, if you really want to be honest though, yeah, man. I mean, Cali is going crazy. The Bronx is out of control. I mean, everywhere is out of control, but it's seeming like now the new stuff is they running up in the spots and taking it. I mean, it's like back in the days. If you remember, the low heads.
I mean, they made it that way.
I'm
Once you
saying,
tell
but-
people they can walk around with masks on their face now. So what you think? Some people sitting down for too long with this mask on their face gonna come up with ideas.
We're
my
going
nigga.
creative ideas to use this mask for.
Fuck. Hold on, we just walked in the store, nigga, didn't even see our face. How about we walk back in the store and take shit now? Because they didn't see our face, my nigga. Fuck.
That's wild,
my
bro.
nigga. We all dressed the same way, my nigga.
Everybody just the same way.
Come on, bro.
Hoodies and everything.
Come on, man. Government know what they doing,
Nah,
man.
they be wild. I ain't gonna lie, they been getting creative. I even see one of them joints where they basically like ran down and hit the security guard with bear spray, and just ran out with mad bags and stuff like that. They go crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's wild out there right now.
The pandemic after the pandemic.
Yep, the pandemic after the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And they tell everybody need to get the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm vaccinated, but this fool ain't. You know what I'm saying? And he still don't think he should get it.
I mean, because it's a vaccine outbreak going on, man.
Ain't
But
no vaccine. Yo, what's
it's
up?
a vaccine outbreak. Let me explain it to y'all, man. These niggas that was in the NBA ain't take the vaccine last year. We ain't lose a game. Everything was smooth. Now everybody that got the vaccine in the NBA, coaches missing games. You understand me? The water boy missing games and shit. You know what I mean? the towel is catching COVID in the NBA.
Yo,
like,
bro,
fuck out of
first
here,
of all,
nigga.
no. Last year they was in the bubble.
No, they wasn't in the bubble last year. They played it in regular season last year.
They did?
The bubble was 2 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So fuck
You know what I
it.
mean? So we 2 seasons
So
removed
no,
from the
it's
bubble.
not. So guess what? The vaccines wore off, bro.
No, the vaccine is a vaccine outbreak. Everybody that has the vaccine right now is catching COVID at a rapid pace. Like we watching the TV right now, right? And as you was talking, it just now says, Senator Cory Booker just caught the COVID. And then he put out a statement, I'm good, guys. I'm going to get the booster this week. My nigga, you had the vaccine. You know what I mean? And you got to tell us that you felt good?
Get the booster, bro.
It's something it's a selling
He getting
tool.
the booster
It's
shot.
a selling. They using these people to sell us. They never advertise flu vaccine like this in their life, nigga. Fuck out of here. Not even for chicken pox, nigga. Come on, man.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a big endorsement for the vaccine.
Come on,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? You know what I mean? And they even talk to me nice, because I ain't even get $100 or nothing. You know what I'm
Son,
saying?
niggas be having,
so I ain't
like-
taking the booster shot until they say, yo, we giving out
Son, they got
$300
legit
for the booster
commercials
shot
for them
at
shit,
least,
son.
minimum. You know what I'm saying?
Legit commercials for that shit, son. You seen some of your trusted heroes falling for the, you know what I mean?
So what happened?
They ain't our heroes no more.
So-
These are our heroes,
But
like
what,
God said.
what happened? You know, when them niggas told you to go buy some sneakers, you bought it. But now they tell you to take the vaccine.
Now
you
nobody
like,
told
nah.
me to buy nothing. I got up out my house and walked to get it. You understand
come
me?
on,
I wanted
man.
something and I went and got it. You understand? Nobody could sell me on anything.
So you never got sold by a celebrity, you
Nah,
said?
I don't get sold by people. They regular. Celebrities not special. Celebrities just like me. They bleed, eat, sleep shit just like me, bro.
That's how you feel.
Niggas,
Alright.
now,
Yo-
how many celebrities dead?
A lot.
Okay, then the celebrity ain't made them more special than me, nigga. Fuck.
All right, let me ask you this though, man. How you feel this before we leave? We got end with this one. How you feel about Drake and Kanye getting together for the Larry Hoover concert?
I think that was big. I think both of them making a period was big because, know what I mean, how I look at them niggas, you understand me? Like, know what I mean, I put them on pedestal and shit. I think Drake is my best rapper in this generation. Kanye West is one of my top 3, know what I mean, son, artists ever, know what I mean, behind, and I'm not say top 3 when I say Curtis Mayfield, Michael Jackson, know what I mean, and Kanye West, know what I mean? So, know what I mean?
What you know about my boy Curtis?
I mean, come on, man. You know I'm a historian, the historian, man. Come on, man. I do this, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it was dope or whatever,
It's great for the culture.
But I think it was great for the culture. But I didn't really get the free Hoover thing because I don't think that they got a free Hoover.
I think they did it because, listen, Larry Hoover, one of his best friends is Jay Prince.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So that was basically a Jay Prince thing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And Jay Prince has powerful friends that could put on concerts. And at the same time, you know what? Kanye been begging to be friends with Drake again. Let's put them together and shit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's good, man. I like to see Kanye and Drake work because at this point, I think they both deserve each other in their careers, right? Because I think with Drake pen game and Drake idolizing Kanye, he could put Kanye in the right pocket lyrically working on the album, right? With Kanye production and Kanye mind, he could challenge Drake to step out the Drake's comfort zone of making the organic. You understand me? The Drake song, the regular Drake song.
Fact.
He could get Drake to really go deep and get something out of Drake.
I think one of the best things you said right there was that they deserve each other at this point of their career, no matter whatever. But it's like, as far as two artists, I think at this point, whatever they had going on need to be put to the side anyway. It's not like it was some real street genre.
Yeah, they need to stop it.
You know
Stop fooling the people.
Come on, man. And then, not for nothing, at this point of y'all career, if y'all don't get together, I feel like, if y'all don't get together and start making more powerful music, then both of y'all will fizzle out in a way. Like, Kanye West might not fizzle out musically because, he's still a producer, but Drake, you might, not to say he would fizzle out just one time, but it would go down, though.
Kanye and Drake beef is bounty paper versus Charmin paper.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? Both of them is toilet tissue soft. Those my guys, but let's be serious. Them niggas ain't no street niggas. So I hate the word beef attached to their names because these niggas ain't on site.
I think that the industry media kind of covered it right when they say they have a feud. Not a beef. They have more like have a feud.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's more of the best way to describe it for the people. You know what I'm saying? You
like,
think they're gonna do any music together?
They should. They got music together. That's the crazy thing because they was working on an album together, and then Kanye went and did that shit where he just started yelling at Drake on stage and shit. And Drake is like, "Yo, I'm gonna fall back from this guy because I don't know if one week he's my friend, next minute he's on the radio yelling."
That's what I'm saying. You think he's gonna be willing to work with him? Because I'm not gonna lie, on the CLB, he really there was a song where he was really talking like he didn't really care to really dead it. I don't know if he was really talking about Kanye because he was basically saying that he could basically be with Kanye one time, and it's cool, and then he might turn around and then Kanye start riffing. You know what I'm saying? So you think they gonna make some new music?
I think they just need to be around each other for a good year without even trying to force it. A good year, 2 years without trying to force anything, and if anything come out of it, it comes out of it. But don't try to force. If they try to force music right now, they'll end up right back in that situation because right now it's still fragile. And when you working on a project with somebody, y'all gonna bump heads. You understand me? Creative differences, and those creative differences is gonna cause that friction right now.
Because I'm pretty sure. We all know about Kanye's ego.
Yeah.
So Drake moved calm, but I'm sure Drake has a major ego himself.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So I think that probably would be better if they probably hung around for a little bit. But I don't know if I'm ready to wait though for like a Drake Kanye song that long. I think
they can't come out with a song.
It's almost like them coming out all over again.
They can never come out with a song. If they don't come out with a song with the next year, nobody cares about a Drake and Kanye. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody cares, but it won't have much effect 2-3 years from now, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has to be like recent.
If it comes out, and if anything comes out 2-3 years from now with the Drake and Kanye name attached to it, it's gonna have to be a full project.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna have to be and shit. Now, I mean, that's the only way they could sell the Drake and Kanye name.
I think I'm more ready for them to 2 months, 3 months tops. You know what I'm saying? Start up the new year or something.
I think Drake coming back around again, man. He gonna drop another album very soon and shit because I think Drake just wanted to get that CLB off his chest. Because people don't understand. He needed to do that album for his own conscience. People don't really pay attention, but this is his first album away from Cash Money. You understand me? So this is me on my own. I need to guarantee this album sells just like those past albums.
Yeah, he needs to give his Drake recipe.
Yeah, I cannot experiment with y'all right now and shit. Know what I mean? Give y'all my 444s and all that.
Yeah.
Right now, I gotta, know what I mean? Because we still building over here and shit. Know what I mean? So that's why I learned to respect CLB as time went on. But Donda's still the best album of the year. You understand me? Followed by Pray for Haiti. Number 3 is Tory Lanez and shit. Know what I mean? You gotta get up on that Mac Homie.
I don't know about, you know how I feel about the Mac Homie joint. I like it, but it's just like I always say, it's like, it just take. I just don't be in that mind space with the beats and everything. I just don't be there. It's just like saying like Griselda. I'm just not there, like mentally. When I'm
more in that mind space than the mind space of doing this.
I mean, you're looking at nobody's.
I'm not doing that.
You don't
day.
have to dance. You don't have to do none of that. All you gotta do is just chill. It's not. What I'm saying is I'm more like not for nothing. I'm more in the mind space. Like let's say I told you I was listening to Lil Durk today, and I could listen to like I need the updated, more contemporary style.
So you say Griselda not that?
No, they're like old school.
No, they not. You know what makes Griselda special? Them niggas got that. They like a throwback artist that talks about today's issues.
Yeah, but
that's caught up in today's shit.
Like throwback
like
beat.
Back in the days, you won't have like those backpack rappers talking about Balenciagas. You know what I mean? The fashion shit. You understand?
They're not
the
backpack rappers.
You understand me? But in today's climate, you'll label them that.
Who?
People.
Nah, you Benny the Butcher and them?
They label Freddie Gibbs and them backpack rappers.
Man,
they in the same lane.
Freddie Gibbs, I mean, whatever, man. I don't even listen. I can't lie. I don't listen to Freddie Gibbs.
And Freddie Gibbs is a gangster rapper.
I don't hardly listen to Son. Like I said, if I don't see his thing online, and I probably click on it, give it a half a listen, and I'm off that. You know what I'm saying?
That Alfredo was classic, though, bro.
I listen to, as much as you see I was talking shit, I listen to the Griselda project. But I can't get busy with it.
It's not every day for you and shit.
Yeah, but see, the thing about that, it's not that it's not every day for me. It's just that getting into that mood, it just doesn't hit. To me, I feel like I'm not living in those times. It doesn't fit like the life. Like it doesn't fit life. It sounds like I need to be on the corner selling some crack.
They talk that rich fly nigga shit, bro.
I understand what you're saying, but like I said, man, the flows, the beats is a little too.
Them niggas talk that rich fly nigga shit. Now you see Freddie Gibbs, he's more rap, gangster.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Them niggas is more colorful than. You know what I mean? The rest of them niggas and shit. And that's what separates them from the bunch of shit.
Yeah, but they're backpack rappers, though.
Nah, they definitely not backpack rappers.
They're
rappers.
rappers. You know what I'm saying? They're not backpack rappers. But, yeah, like I said, I can't get busy with everybody. But all that other stuff with the dancing joint, as far as the drill, because I see you always want to bring up the drill joint, dogs, that joint is good, fun, new, young music. You get them coming from?
There's a lot of other fun, young, new music, too, out there, and that's good.
I mean, yeah, but if you really want to be honest with you,
the Roddy Riches of the world.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, but dogs, you act like I don't listen to those.
I ain't say you don't.
You go straight to the drillers, the NY drillers specifically, especially when you want to bring up the dance, because what is your issue with those guys?
Not the NY drillers, because you got the Chef G's, you got the Sleepy Hollows. You know what I mean? So I fuck with them. Those guys are talented rappers. You understand me? So now they're like the top rappers. Exactly.
So you can't compare them to everybody.
I am comparing them to everybody else that's smoking on the next nigga. can't relate to that. I can't relate to a nigga that every rhyme they spit, they smoking on a nigga. If you listen to Chef, you listen to Sleepy, you listen to Favi, you listen to, know what I mean? Even the young boy Busy Banks that you be talking about. This nigga's not smoking on a man. He don't care about smoking on niggas. These niggas actually talented.
But what I'm saying is, why are you so concerned about the ones that's smoking on something?
No, I'm not concerned about it. I'm never saying I'm concerned about it. I just said the shit is just bad content. That's just it. Don't make it look like I care about it. I don't want nobody to think I be worried about that. I mean, in my house, worried about like, oh, why are they playing it? Listen, that music will never pass my motherfucking desktop if I don't want it to. You understand me?
He definitely be in the crib.
It will never pass my desktop if it don't want to.
Like, you be pulling up with straight freaking.
I don't be knowing half of these niggas.
So why you always talking about this shit?
Because it's annoying.
Because you be in your crib like, yo.
That's not annoying. It's annoying when I see you on the shit.
You
know
see me
why.
what?
You know why.
You see
when
me
I be
what?
seeing you on the book and I gotta come cook you up real quick and
I
shit.
promote the dudes that's working out there.
Son,
They show
promoting
love.
a lot of bullshit.
Hey, look, listen, man. It doesn't even matter to me. Me personally, if you working, you doing
I'm
your
a music
thing.
critic, so if it's good, I'm gonna tell you it's good, and if it's trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. It don't have to be drill. It could be lyrical, miracle shit. Just
Well,
the other
guess
day,
what?
I put up a post. Lloyd Banks, Vado, and Dave East is forming a group. I don't want that.
I feel you.
I don't care for that.
I agree with you.
It will never pass my desktop.
I agree with you.
If Lloyd Banks dropped by himself, it'll pass my desktop. If Dave East dropped, it will never pass my desktop. I can't even tell you 3 Dave East songs.
You crazy. Davies got some tracks.
I don't know.
So you don't listen to Dave East?
No.
But all right, this is the crazy stuff. You talk all this shit about drill music, but Dave East who comes
No,
through
I'm talking about music, of talent.
I'm
You
talking.
understand me?
What is it? I'm talking
Content.
about music, period.
Yeah.
And then you won't even listen to a person like Dave East.
What's his content?
His content is what rappers rap.
What's his story?
What do you mean? What's his story?
You don't. I could tell you Griselda's story, like I just told you. I can't tell you Dave East's story.
Because you didn't even try to listen.
He was an ex-basketball player who knew Kevin Durant.
What does that matter?
That's his story. Son, if you listen to Dave East from the beginning, because I was listening to Dave East from the beginning. This is how he came in. He was an
No, that's what
ex-basketball
you
player
know of him.
that knows. That's what he was rapping about.
But he doesn't rap about all. That's not the only music he puts out,
That
bro.
was his content at the beginning. And this is
Come
what
on,
I
man.
got from him. Dave East do not have content. What's his content?
I mean, he had content, man. He had a few good songs. I always like him.
That's good for you.
Yo, what happened? Like I said, how can you
The
not
song
like?
with Chris Brown.
What happened?
They
What?
They didn't drop the bowling ball?
Yo, bro, everybody that drops a song with Chris Brown
They
doesn't
didn't
mean
drop the bowling ball?
Why? Because it was Chris Brown?
Because he put bad content on a song where Chris Brown was talking about good shit.
Yo, that happened. Didn't
Nigga was talking about packing the heater.
Yo.
The big. This nigga's talking about loving a girl, and in his verse, this nigga's talking about carrying a duffel bag. It was two different.
You're not understanding.
Nah, I understand, my nigga.
But what
I'm
does
a
that
rapper.
matter? That doesn't mean he dropped the ball because
I'm
if you
telling
want
you
to
that Dave East doesn't have strong content
because
for me to listen
Casanova
to
did
it.
a track with Chris Brown and it didn't go far either.
You asked me why I don't listen, and I'm trying to explain to you why I don't listen to Dave East. Not every nigga that says the lyrical miracle shit that I listen to. He is a nigga that doesn't give me nothing when I listen to his music. It's just like Redman. When I was growing up, I used to be a fan of Redman. As I got into my senses, you understand me? Around when I'm getting to high school and I'm in the streets now, I'm realizing Redman don't give me a story.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
don't want
say
to hear
much.
about Redman just rapping about fat girls and shit. You understand me? That doesn't, you know what I mean? What Dave East doesn't.
But
rap
that's not the
about
only
anything
thing. That's not the
affects-
only thing Redman was
But
rapping
you don't talk about. You don't know what's Redman life.
Yeah, what do you mean? Redman's
don't
a
know
hood
it.
Jersey dude.
We don't know it.
He's a hood Jersey.
He don't talk
nigga
about
that
nothing.
smoke mad
You know what I mean,
weed,
son?
fuck with wild bitches, and he don't care.
I mean, son, Dave East is not that nice enough to be Jadakiss.
Sure. But he's not trying to be Jadakiss. What are you talking about?
Jadakiss is the only nigga that could really get away with just being
See,
nice.
you moving like one of those dudes that only want to talk about the old timers.
What old timers you talking about?
Jadakiss. Why are you bringing up Jadakiss, bro?
Because
You
I'm
have
saying-
you could compare him to at least Joey Badass.
No, you can't.
Why? These are people that's out there
No,
trying
you
to give
can't compare him to Joey
Joey-
Badass because Joey Badass, no matter what, even if he's not active, Dave East is more active than Joey Badass right now, right? But if you go on that internet, that nigga Joey Badass cult following, it's not even. You can't even compare what Dave East got going to end that pro era shit.
Not for nothing, he's not doing that same type of gimmick. But I'm saying as far as dudes rapping, see, y'all keep thinking about when I mention rapping, he has to be a backpacker or whatever. I'm talking about dudes that just come through and they just on some rapping joint. They just trying to get off the lyrical talents off. They're not here to just try to give you like a dancing gimmick. None of that. They just come through and they spitters. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking
Now,
about.
that's not Joey Badass story though. They was story from maybe some young kids from Flatbush, you understand me, that was overlooked and shit, and they was motherfucking trying to
and they was being spitters in their own way.
and they was trying to be different from what was the norm. They have a story.
They're not
going
different. This is what I'm
along.
saying. Stop
What you mean
saying
they're not different.
Stop saying these things are different. They're not different for being for adapting the old school lifestyle.
That's not the old school lifestyle.
So what do you call that?
That was their own shit they had going on. and
Whatever,
shit.
man.
We
like
can
I
kill-
said,
we can kill it.
we'll
but they
talk
had their own
about
shit
that next
going
time.
on.
You know what I'm saying, Anyway, man, just look out for us some more time. I'm gonna be cooking this dude up. We back out here doing what we do. Make sure you watch all the episodes and all that.
Y'all tell who got cooked. Y'all go in the comments and tell me who got cooked. But you know what I mean?
Today I wasn't really here to cooking, but if he was to call this cooking, I guess I could give him this oodles and noodles, you know what I'm saying? Because when we get to cooking, you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Today was our first joint. We just getting to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shouts to everybody that messed with us. Shouts to all the people that did the freestyle. You already know what it is, man. Holla at your boy. It's your boy K.O. So Frosty. I'm here with my boy. And we in the building.
Shout out to the Facebook gang.
Yes, sir.